the third day. Anyway, just walk away from the stadium, Rakovsky Stadium, Sofia, Bulgaria. I did only chest today, only variations of chest, and I actually recorded one strategy or workout structure for the Train With Me playlist. And the thing is, what I always like to hammer on, and I'm a big believer in structure. You know, if you do all kind of willy-nilly exercises, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, you're pretty much wasting a lot of time. I mean, you could get faster results if you would put things more in structure, you know, a little bit of plan. I think in life it is with everything like this, and putting, you know, have an eye for detail, especially when I think in all assets of life, facets of life, segments of life, stages of life, longer term, short term, if you put in the attention, I think you can get quicker results. You can get quicker and faster without headache, at least with less headache, to your goals. You know, and that's what I'm also trying to share in my vlogs. Actually, when it's about the vlogging, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel. I think I'm gonna do only every day, one time or two times, maybe three times live. Once per week a vlog. The vlogs don't get views. Yeah, people, I'm already talking with people, they say they need to be SEO optimized and everything. Although, yeah, see, this is a thing about my vlogs. I want to keep everything as authentic and real as possible without fabricating catchy titles. Also, there's another thing about this. You know, I never mention names, you know, so, you know, once everything starts rolling, you know, that people cannot say after 1 year, yeah, look, he's always using clickbait. So that's why also one of the reasons that I never mention names, especially when I mention some, you know, conversation between people, because I like always to analyze, you know, conversations. So yesterday I discussed the conversation between two different celebrities, and then another party was two celebrities, and one conversation was really, you know, somebody tried to push his vision upon the other person with shouting, a very ugly conversation, but both, all parties involved were millionaires. But the thing is, if you have to force your vision upon people, and forcing, I don't believe that's the right way, but who am I? But yeah, my channel is all about communicating with people, optimizing it every day, including speaking, tonality, try to put things in frameworks faster, better, and body language, especially when it's about offline communication. Now I'm also going to meet some people from multiple levels of society. Unfortunately, I cannot record because I'm asking everybody, can we just record this conversation? But you know, if people don't feel natural or comfortable, you know, then it looks like a very cringy video, and that's something what I want to prevent. But I also don't want to put people in positions that they, when they meet me, that they have to be on video, and or that they, and the second time or the next time that I meet them, that they are expecting the question of, do you want to be on the camera? And the thing is, I don't want to create that kind of relationship with people. Anyway, when it's about the training, I added or created one other video for people who don't have access to gyms or calisthenics spots and still want to grow and build a mental resilient, a mental toughness and a resilient mind. That's actually the right wordings, I think, because everything, if you watch my videos, everything is first of all focused on building character and a resilient mind. And of course, if you never lived outside the countries, outside your own country, or even out of your village or city, maybe you can get some value from it. Because I always say you can get not, and when you experience life, I lived a very colorful life, I always say this. And along the years I will go deeper and deeper into this, but I will keep it for now at this period in my life like this. I'm 46, within a couple of months I'm 47. But the thing is, I'm sharing as much as possible so you can get out of this 9 to 5, or at least also start opening your eyes of the possibilities, using the assets and the resources that you have at the moment, by simply also, showing a little bit more gratitude. And like always, nobody ever went to jail for giving too many compliments. I'm saying this all the time. It really, brightens up your world. You should try it. And I had people in the past, they also came to me. I tried it and it didn't work out. I only had negative feelings, so if I got negative reactions. The thing is, nothing in life, nothing great comes from a single action, right? You need to repeat it, fail fast. What I always say, when it fails, then do it 10 times more, and then figure it out, and then optimize it, and then make it one with your character. Because that's another thing, right? If you do new things, you need to pinch a little bit through. You feel a little bit nervous, you feel a little bit, oh, this is not me. So you need to repeat it over and over, and that feels cringy. Maybe you're worried about what other people think. I had the same with doing the live. I thought about it multiple weeks before I actually started doing it 3 days ago. But you know what? I'm 46, lived a very colorful life. It's a miracle that I'm still alive. So, yeah, okay. I'm very cringy. I like it. But the thing is, I try to work on this to become less cringy. That's what we all have to do, right? Just pushing it through. Now at the moment still in Bulgaria. Probably after a few months going back to Malta. Just a little bit warm. At the moment in Bulgaria it's still warm. Weather is actually great. Much better than in Holland, where I lived for 30 years. It's actually fantastic over here. But yeah, after a few months, and the weather will be a little bit more shittier, and then it's time to fly, go to a little bit of warmer country. Maybe I'm thinking about to do it, but let's see how everything goes. I actually need to pee. Very nice thing to say on the live stream, I know, make it more cringy. Anyway, I'm at the moment actually in Sofia, Bulgaria, going to Lulin, and let's see what happens over there. Mentally preparing for some meetings, first in the center, and then move on very fast. Maybe I can do later on a little live with the people in Lulin, but let's see. Like I said, I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable when they meet me. But there are a few people from Burgas, that is on the seaside. They're coming probably maybe within 2 days. Maybe he's open for this. Younger people, they're a little bit more, let's say, open-minded. Let's see. Because there's a lot of fun stuff, that I simply cannot put on camera. Not that it's illegal stuff or something, just people don't feel comfortable. Not everybody feels comfortable with a camera on their face. Let's be very honest also. Let's say 5 years ago, I would definitely not putting myself out there, let alone making a lot of videos. And yeah, I need to pee. Anyway, just a very quick live. Just walked away from the Rakovsky Stadium. Only chest in very many, in many variations. So good to go. Tomorrow 20-kilometer run, focusing on this one, and then we're on Monday ready to go, blasting like an obsessed idiot. That's what we do. Anyway, this live stream, very short, and ciao for now.